is on. And we are so back. So, man, thank you, Rashawn, for coming back. I know people are like, what is she talking about? Like, who's Rashawn? Anyway, I'm so grateful that, dang, you just, I think I should just give you the keys to the, because you always
I
up
think
here.
I might have the keys.
Yeah, you probably already had the keys. Every time I turn around, you up in here. Like, do tell, Rashawn, do you have a job?
Yes,
Yeah,
I
you
do.
sure?
Too
Okay,
many jobs.
I don't
That's
know,
the
but
problem.
for those who don't know, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, young and old, I have Rashawn Howard up in here. Yeah, and for those that remember, he's been on here numerous times.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah, every time I turn around, I just can't get him off the station. He's just hounding the microphone, always wanting to talk. No, that's a lie. That's a lie. That's a lie. I'm making that up, ladies and gentlemen. I know they like, oh, no, he's not. I always invite him, and he always comes, and he always shares some words. But anyway, you had the, what is it? It was the Reach Up Foundation fundraiser.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So before we go into that, tell us who you are.
Well, good evening, everybody. Thank you for having me, Sony, on the Sony show here at Philly Hot Radio. Super excited. I am here with our Chief Operation Director
Oh,
of
that's
the
what she
Reach Up
is?
Foundation. Yes, that's what
My
she is.
God, she
She's
got a
also our
nice
CFO.
tab.
Yeah, she's a Chief Financial Officer as well.
You know those words just they sound like she just chinging of money.
Yeah.
Like just, I mean, she just saying it's like, yeah, she just got trails of gold just every time she walks. It just sounds like okay, I want to be like that when I grow up.
Yes.
But
Yeah, she's amazing. She is a great partner, great executive for the foundation, and she keeps me in line. So it's not many people that can keep me in line. But again, my name is Rashawn Howard. I am financial advisor, author, president of the Reach Up Foundation, and founder and CEO of Sean LLC. Um, what do I like to do? What do I do? What am I about?
Jamaican.
I am all about uplifting people and enhancing community life. Now, what's my talents and ability? The language of finance. So everything I do folds into finance, but that's because that's my specialty and that's my gift. So I try to teach what I know and bring people along the way that can help me with things I don't know. So that way we can really do great things within our community.
Oh, okay. So you're gonna reintroduce your
Yes, Dr.
chief doctor.
Grace.
Wait a minute, I thought you was the Jamaican. She's the doctor, the CEO, the
Yes.
chef, the
Yes.
Mike.
Who
She's the
is-
president.
Who is also the senior editor of the publishing company that we use to produce Mentality of Success, which is right now it is available for pre-order for $20.
Uh-oh.
Yes, yes, and will be launched officially August 1st on Amazon and Kindle.
What?
So we're excited.
That's
Yeah.
right.
So
I'm
Dr.
excited.
Leslie Jones.
Yes, Dr. Leslie Jones. I've never had her on the show.
I
Really?
know. It's an honor to be here,
Right.
you guys. So, Dr. Leslie Grace, innovator, educator, social entrepreneur, author, publisher.
Shoot.
Back in the day, we had all these talents, right? We could be a hairdresser and a lawyer, but now we're just concentrating on one thing. This is actually I'm in my second childhood, guys. I'm doing all the things that I want to do, and that's to empower the young people, help them to become financially capable, generational wealth with the Reach Up Foundation, just helping to gear them in the right direction. I went to Simon Grants High School. I went to Gillespie. We were the bottom of the barrel.
Not in track.
True, or basketball, right?
Yes.
Football.
Yeah, talking about
Football.
Rasheed Wallace and
Aaron McKee, LaVan Austin,
Okay.
Dr. Leslie Grace, Johnny Oliver. So many great people came out of Gratz. So that's why we want to, even with Rashawn, just telling the young people they can do it. They can reach up. They can move forward.
Yes.
We have to become the change that we want to see.
Yeah.
So
Definitely.
Yeah, I want to ask this. Let me ask this question. For those that you can always log into PhillyHotRadio.com, know more about it. But what is Reach Up Foundation and why now? This is 2019. Like, why not 2017? Why not 2020?
Why not 2020?
Yeah, why not 2020?
Because they need us now.
They.
I can answer that question easier than I can answer why not 2017. Right? But why not 2020? 2020 would be too late.
Too late.
It would be too late.
Actually, we're already in 2020.
Yeah,
We're gearing
mentally.
up
Heck yeah.
to leap into
Yes.
2020.
Yes, but the Reach Up Foundation is really about ending the curse of mediocrity in our underserved and at-risk communities. That's it, right there. So what the Reach Up Foundation does is provide scholarship and grant opportunities for young adults who are looking to pursue their college education or become business entrepreneurs. We put mentorship programs together, we put workshops together, and we also provide knowledge and resources that allow our young adults and the generations behind us to be successful. In underserved and at-risk communities, we don't receive all the resources and tools that's
Right.
available. We don't know about it, but also we don't see us do well and be successful. So what we're looking for is the opportunity to make that happen in our community.
Right. So it is an honor and a pleasure to pair up with Rashana. I've known him for a couple years now.
Yes.
We started out doing financial literacy workshops.
In the library in Germantown.
Yes.
In the free library in Germantown.
Yes.
Way back when I was working my other job, when I was living somebody else's dream and building up their bank account. Yeah, that's no longer anymore.
No, I was so excited when he told me I'm leaving. We're
Yes.
not going to say that institution,
Yes.
but I'm starting my own situation. I
Yes.
was like, oh my goodness. All right.
Yes.
You know I'm here. I'm going to help you.
Yes.
You know, so.
And you have been.
A help.
You've been by my side since the beginning.
Nah, it's good stuff.
Yeah, since the beginning. Yeah.
Question, Miss Leslie.
Yes.
What was it about his program? Because Philadelphia has a lot of programs. We have a lot of resources. We have a lot of Rashawn Howards out here, black, white, and other. What was it about Rashawn's and Rashawn's Reach Out Foundation that made you say, you know what, I like that. I want to be a part of that.
Well, in regards to Rashawn, since the first time he was standing up in the workshop, I knew he knew where he was going. He had goals. He was focused. And just always moving, always making a difference. I knew that he wasn't just about talk. It was action. But in addition to that, he put together what I wanted to do. Giving scholarships to young people to go to college and start up businesses. So that part merges.
This startup scholarship. How old? How do I get one?
Oh, so
Do I qualify?
this specifically is for 17 to 23 right now. As we expand,
Can we do 17 to 24? If I reverse my numbers and my age, could I?
That might work. Look, that might work. No.
What I can tell you is through our for-profit, Sean LLC, because we don't want to leave anybody behind.
Right.
Right.
There are programs available for those more seasoned adults that are looking to start to grow and build on their passions and their dreams, where you will have the opportunity to link with a coach and really build up and reach up to the goals that you're looking for. So that's available with our for-profit. With our non-profit, our young entrepreneurs between the age of 17 to 23, and the only other requirement is that their household income does have to be at the median of their whatever neighborhood they live in,
Okay.
or less.
Now, is this a Philadelphia thing or is this a national?
This is a greater Philadelphia.
It's a greater
thing
Philadelphia.
Right now. We
Right.
do hope to eventually go national, but that's when we really start to tap into, once we really start to tap into our big pocket donors.
Right.
You
Oh,
know.
yeah.
I'm excited. We raised $2,100 a couple weeks
Congratulations.
ago. And we're looking to raise $30,000 over the next 12 months. But $30,000 is going to allow us to help as many people that need help
Right.
nationally. But we need to start somewhere.
Right.
So we're going to start with 6 young adults, 17 to 23, and underserved communities in the greater Philadelphia area.
Gotcha.
And that's where we're going to start. And we're going to build up and build out from there.
Now,
Where can they donate?
yes.
Yes, so you can donate in multiple places, but you can go to our website at experiencesean.com/community, and you can donate there.
And we're going to talk about that
Yes.
throughout this
Yes.
interview.
Yes.
But I got a phone call one day.
Mhm.
I'm on my way back home, and it was a little hot out, and I had to go for a nice walk. I
Yes.
literally had to clear my head. I had to. And then in the middle of me clearing my head, my phone rings.
Uh-huh.
And I'm like, okay, it's Mr. Howard. And I'm like, okay. Now, why is he calling me? Because usually I'll call him. Hey, you want to come on the show? But I got hit with I'm doing this foundation, would you like to host? I'm like, okay. I don't know what I got myself into. But the first thing I told him, I was like, anything for you. Because it's like every time I call you and ask you, hey, to come on the show, you're like Johnny on the spot. So I'm like, what better way to repay? Cool. Got the DJ out, everything.
Yes.
He gave me the checklist, and I tried my darndest to make sure when you called me and said, can you make sure I got on Boss's butt to make sure?
Yes, you did.
I'm like, look,
And the DJ was there.
the DJ was there. Now, on my end, but anyway, I was there. But I was honored, and I'm like, wow, it was an honor. Like, I got to actually be a part of the tail end.
Yes.
So just to see all of this unfold was like, it was really a blessing.
It was a
you
great
know,
event.
and I noticed that there were some special people there. You had
Yeah.
a lot of sponsors, a lot of people that really were into your program.
Yeah.
Mad shout out, support, and love to them.
Yes.
Some of the
That
sponsors you remember
some of
off
your
the top?
sponsors.
Yeah, some of the sponsors. So, Care Credit, Super Realty Group, Smith Flooring. Those are our platinum sponsors. Some of our gold sponsors included Miss Ranisha Seaton, who is a new, fresh, energetic author, motivational speaker. I mean, she is just great, and she's making headway in Philadelphia. She is coming out of Chester, and she is coming to Philly.
Oh,
She's actually
gosh.
doing a program here, August 4th. So I'm excited about what Ranisha is doing. Who else? Amanda rocks real estate.
Oh, right.
Another gold sponsor. Another gold sponsor is Dr. Delane and her group of African American, Black and brown psychiatrists who have come together to ensure that mental health and mental awareness is being properly talked about in our communities and in our worlds. Another gold sponsor. Oh man, just off the top of my head.
I know it.
XV Designs, who designed my suit that day.
Oh, yes.
Oh man.
So for those that didn't see that
yeah,
suit,
yeah,
you had to have
yeah.
been there.
Oh man. Awesome. So yeah, those are just some of the sponsors that we had.
Councilwoman.
Oh yeah, and then candidate for city council at large, my soror Kathy Gilmore Richardson, who graced us with some words of encouragement, and it was just a great event. It was a great event all around, definitely.
Yeah, it was. And even more special is that some of actually not some, but 2 of Philadelphia well-known established newspapers,
Yes.
publications. So we have the first black publication, the Tribune, Philadelphia
Yes.
Tribune, and the second black newspaper, the Scoop, were there, and you actually were in the newspaper doing it up.
Yes.
I remember that pose right there.
Right.
I remember that one. Yeah. So it was
Great articles.
great articles.
Great
So
articles.
those that don't know, you might want to check out the Scoop and the Philadelphia Tribune.
Yes. And the Scoop, and actually in the Scoop, so Philly Hot Radio is where me and Shelly met on another talk show. That Philly Hot Radio
That
was.
is awesome.
Wow.
Yeah, so she mentioned that in the Scoop. So
That is
Oh.
awesome.
pick this up at your local shop, right?
Please do. Please do. Please do.
Definitely.
But shy of this, Doctor, let me ask you this. Shy of your partnership with Rashawn, what is it that you are bringing to the table?
Well,
So much.
well, as an innovator, as a community advocate, I love teaching the young people how to open up their own businesses as well as their families, teaching how to increase their financial wealth, their financial capabilities, generational wealth. Um, I was talking to one of the ladies downstairs today, and I told her I was in a position at a young age that I had to be in control of the finances in my family, and I didn't have a choice, so I had to learn fast.
Right.
In addition to that, I'll share that my father passed away when I was young. However, he put money away for us. And my mom kept saying, "Oh, when you turn 18, you're gonna get all this money." I thought she was lying. I'm like, here she go with all this. Where I'm getting money from. And she was right. She sent a plane ticket for me in college to come home, and I had to sign this check. We was about to fight in the bank, y'all, because she was like, "That was my husband. You better give me some money." And I said, "I better give her some money before she knocked me in the head and take all the money." However, that money, I was able to go to college. I was able to give some money to my brother and my grandmother and my mother. And then I took that money and I bought a laptop computer. And I only spent $1,000 on clothes, and the rest of that money I put in a CD, and I lived off the interest forever until I got married, right? And then there was some other issues. But however, just helping to organize. So let me back up a little bit. My first job was a nonprofit. A lot of experience in nonprofit. I knew then that I had to start my own business, because when you're the boss young, you're gonna have problems taking direction, right? I knew at that time, I'm like, I'm the boss now. I know I'm gonna have to start my own thing. So I've only had a few jobs.
Right.
I've only had, probably over my career, I've probably had maybe 5 jobs for a long period of time, and then I knew that I had to start my own thing. Used to teach college, English, oral communications, mathematics of money. So just teaching them how to open up their own businesses, how to take control over their finances. So organization, passion, right?
Yes.
Innovation,
And experience.
and
Experience. But you know what? Because I talk about this throughout social media, on the set. There's a lot within the black community that we don't do. We just wasn't raised that way. Like, we wasn't raised on saving money, learning how to budget or balance a checkbook. How important is that to teach this generation, or how do you get this new generation to sit down and say, you really need to get this?
So that's why I love the young people. The older ones, they're a little jaded, but when you start with a child at 5 years old, it changes their whole life.
Yes.
So my son is a little older now. Look, my adopted son's like, don't let me not say that. But anyway, when he was 7 years old, I was helping young people open up their own businesses, and I had him along with me. So one of the reasons why I went into education is so I didn't have to choose a job over my child, and I could bring him along with me, and I could teach him. Anyway, I was taking him along with me, and he said, "Mom, you're helping everybody open up their own businesses. Why don't you help me?" And I said, "How much money do you have?" And he's 7, right? And he said, "I got $6. And with that $6, we did a business plan. He decided that he wanted to do a candy business. And that $6 turned into $16. Then it turned into $36, and then $198 over 8-week period. One of the things that I told him was, everybody is your potential customer. So you know what he did? He talked to everybody. That year we went to Disney World. He had his own money. I didn't have to say, we can't get that, we can't buy that, because he had his own money. Now fast forward high school, his father said to me, "This boy is not asking me for money. Where is
What
he
is
getting,
going on?"
what is going on? Where is he getting money from? Like, investigate, Leslie, what's going on?" And then come to find out, my son had a whole business online, and he was selling T-shirts for $60 and sweatshirts for $80,
Wow.
and we had no idea. He opened up his little back kiosk, and I was like, I was in awe of that.
Right.
So I'm just sharing that because just by him being around me teaching other students, he wanted to do the same thing. They say that children that have a bank account very young, they're about 8 times more likely to go to college or continue their education.
Mhm.
One of the things for the mission for the Reach Up Foundation is generational wealth. It's so important. I'm so happy that my father thought about us, even in his death, that he could take care of the family. So that's so important. We're having fish fries for the funerals, right?
Mhm.
We're having block parties, right? We're not thinking about life insurance. We're not thinking about stocks. That was another thing. When my grandfather had stock in MetLife, and we right. So when he passed away, those stocks went to everybody. Most of the people in my family that got those stocks, they sold the stocks off because they wasn't used to it. I kept telling my brother,
Right.
hold on to it. Now we're seeing the dividends grow from that. So important. We make
So
our
important.
community has so much money, but we're not. I don't know if all of us are doing the right things with the money.
So,
agree.
Rashawn, throughout this interview, I'm going to periodically ask you, how does one get to, if they want to make a financial donation, if they just wanted to volunteer, come and check out your program, how do they reach you and or,
So the Reach Up Foundation at experiencesean.com is our email.
got you?
If you want to just volunteer, join a workshop, speak at a workshop,
Right.
just get involved. You can email us and we will definitely get back to you. Our team will get right back to you. If you want to donate, you can go to experiencesean.com/community. If the donate button is not on there, it will be back on there
Okay.
soon. I know we're working on upgrading the website,
Okay.
so the donate button sometimes disappears on us. It's very frustrating, but if you would like to donate and the donate button is not there, just shoot us an email. We'll be able to send you the donation link from our email. So again, if you'd like to donate, the easiest way would be to email us at the Reach Up Foundation at experiencesean.com. That's SHON.com. And we'll be able to send the link right out to you. And you can do your donation as little as 50 cents. We're taking anything towards our goal of $30,000. And that'll work.
Now, question: how is this $30,000 going to be distributed through the children? Like, how does one
6 awards
6 awards
for $5,000.
for 5,000? And how are they to use this? What are
There'll-
the stipulations
There'll
for
be
this?
6 finalists. So in October, we will open up applications
Okay.
to all public and parochial schools in the greater Philadelphia area.
This is so exciting.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And we'll have a team of prayerfully 10 people going through the applications. There won't be any names. There won't be any genders. There'll be A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, or AAB, or hopefully
Right,
we get more
right.
than 26, right? So then we'll go AA and AAB and things of that nature. And we'll go through, and of course we'll X out if part of the application process would be how much is the household income. So if the household income in that zip code is more than that, it take them out of the running immediately. If they're over the age of 23 and under the age of 17, that would take them out of the running immediately. But we'll narrow down based on one paragraph that we're asked from all applicants.
Okay.
Is if you receive this money, how would you pay it forward? That's it. If you receive this money, how will you pay it forward?
Yeah.
So we'll look at that, and I know it'll be hard because I know we're going to get some great
Yeah.
essays. Wait, it's not really essays.
Yeah.
We're going to have 4 sentences
Yeah.
at minimum, no more than
4,
500
a
words.
complete
A
paragraph.
complete paragraph.
5 to 8 sentences.
Hey, listen, when I had to do those 2-page assignments for school,
It felt like forever.
Day before census, so that way I can space after every four.
Yes. It made it look like it was a lot,
It looked like it was
but
a
it
lot.
really wasn't.
But yeah, so that's kind of how the process is going to work.
So you got the book.
Yeah.
You got the Reach Up Foundation.
Oh, yeah.
Entrepreneurship. What else is in the
Financial
future?
planner.
Financial planner.
Yes.
What else is in the future for Mr. Rashawn Howard?
Vacation. No.
Can we go?
I just came back from vacation, so I guess not.
He deserved it. You deserved it.
Yes.
Thank you. We just want to enhance and grow what we're already doing. I
Right.
think that the foundation and structure is set. We know who we are. We know what the brand is. Now it's time to grow the brand.
Right.
We're going to continue to put out projects and products that enhances people's ability to understand what their passion is and go find their purpose and live by it. Mentality of Success is only the first project. We're already talking about project 2 with Mentality of Success, and we haven't even launched yet.
Right.
Mm.
Right. That's one thing about Rashawn.
Yes.
So you guys know, he's definitely a planner. He definitely follows this mentality, and he's upset when he does not reach his milestones. Okay,
Yes.
he is. We were out there
Determined.
having a little. We were both probably having a little
Yeah.
tantrum out here before we came in, because myself as well. Being so gold oriented, or what I say, a gold digger. I'm a gold digger, and not as in
Not
getting money.
gold, but gold.
Right.
digger.
Gold.
Right.
I think.
G-O-A-L.
Right.
Thank you.
Gold.
Right.
Break it
digger.
down, because people are like, "Oh my gosh, she want
Right.
him for his money." No, she want
No.
the goal
Right.
for the money.
Yes.
That's it.
Right.
No,
Yes.
big
Right.
difference.
Yes.
Absolutely. And it takes time. You have to have a time frame. You have to have priorities, accountability. That is key.
You know what? How do you? Because I hear it. I do. I was coming back to Philadelphia Sunday, and I was making a statement about, whew, man, here come Monday. I'm getting lazy, and the person was like, "No, you're never late." I'm sitting up here like, you just don't know. Like, yeah, there's some days where I just I feel like I'm late. Like, even though I'm doing emails, I'm doing text messages, I'm making phone calls. It just feels like on them days like I'm still lazy, when I'm not. But how do you get people who are actually lazy motivated? Because they're looking at you like, "Oh my gosh, she is she's a doctor. Like she has this degree, and you got Rashawn over here. Like and they want those things, but
I'm going to say follow your passion.
how do you get somebody who doesn't know what a passion is? Because I never knew what a passion was.
Okay.
I get that book.
Mentality of Success.
It definitely breaks it down. Your why, your purpose statement, your
Page
goals.
20 or so, somewhere around there.
It's your why in there?
Yeah. What is your why?
What is your why?
Why do you get up in the morning to go to work?
That's a good one. Some people look at, what I learned? That I used to chase money. And that was my reason
Can't
why.
chase
I
money.
had to chase money.
Can't
And
chase
now I
money.
don't chase it. So it's like it feels good not to chase money.
Right.
Page 22.
Uh-oh. But this is for those that either have the book and are going to get the book.
Page 22, reflection. First, you have to reflect and be real with yourself. You can trick everybody
Everybody.
else. but
Right.
When you look in the mirror in the morning, you can't trick yourself. You know what you
Yeah.
did and what you didn't do.
Mm-hmm.
And for Leslie and myself, I can't want for you more than you want for yourself because that's frustrating. But when I see how bad you want it, but you just don't know how to get there, that's when we come in. I can't motivate you if you don't want to be motivated.
Yeah.
Okay? I can only motivate you if you're looking for the motivation. Okay? But if it's not there, I can't help you.
Right.
I needed
can
to.
say and
yeah.
do
Oh.
all I want. But if you're not motivated, once I leave the room, you're still going to be laying right on that couch watching Murray.
That's not funny, but
And and I'm gonna say this too. I don't even have a TV in my house, people.
oh, get out.
No,
I do.
no,
I-
I don't.
I-
Even, no, I don't.
I don't watch TV when I'm at home. I don't.
Only time I do watch TV though, if I'm on vacation or with my family or whatever, and they have to watch TV. But
Right.
that box, I can't stand the noise that comes out of it. As long as I have the computer, I have the internet, and I do a lot of reading and obviously a lot of planning, right?
Right.
And execution. You don't have time to sit there for 4 hours on the couch.
I agree,
But you like sports though.
and
so-
I'm working on that.
You're
But my
working on it.
release is
Is tough.
sports. So everything Leslie said about the TV, I mean I have my shows, but they get DVR and they don't get watched until I have free time. Or sometimes, to be honest with you, I lose sleep to watch the TV shows that I either DVR or on demand. I don't have time from 5 a.m., which is when I get up.
I was about to say, what time you get up? Right,
I
5
have
a.m.
time from 5 a.m.
Right.
to 10 p.m.
To watch
to
TV.
watch TV. I make time for sports. I ain't gonna lie, I do because I can't rewatch. Well, you gotta watch it when
Right.
it's happening. You just gotta watch it.
And
when
you're
it's
from
happening.
Philly though. This is like a
Yeah.
sports town.
So I do schedule out time during Eagle season and during basketball season. I used to watch all 82 games when I was younger. Now I don't. I don't have time to watch all 82 games, but there's certain games I just gotta watch.
Right.
Sunday is my serenity. So guess what? It's easy for me to schedule the Eagles on Sunday. When they come on Thursday, I get a little upset. Me and Leslie laughed last year. They came on Thursday, I think, 3 times. In every single Thursday night football game, I had something to do, and I found myself rushing home.
Yes.
Okay? One time it was a huge rainstorm, and I'm all the way doing an event in Villanova. It was open. It was against the Falcons. Doing an event, and I got my team with me, and I promised them I'd take them out afterwards, so I had to take them out. Luckily, we driving around Villanova looking for a restaurant with a TV. Because I'm like, listen, and I don't know what happened. I don't remember what happened in Atlanta, but God does wondrous things. Don't you know? I don't know for y'all sports fans, y'all Eagles fan. I don't know if y'all remember the first game of the season was delayed by an hour and 10 minutes. That was God.
For Rashad, y'all.
Oh, okay, God.
When I got to the restaurant and the game ain't even started yet.
I thank you so much, God. For, on behalf of Rashad, I know
Right.
he really appreciates that you delayed everything just for him.
Right.
Forget everybody else. Okay, it was nice because Rashawn is a very special person. Okay, but you know what? I love it. I love it when people are doing positive stuff.
Yes.
I love it, especially when it's those who are of my color.
Understood.
So it's not so much I am putting shade on any other ethnic group. I'm proud. It took me a long time to learn. I grew up. We in a fist in the air.
Yeah.
Excuse me, with the picks, with that fist in the, and we were going around chanting, "Say it loud, I'm black and I'm proud." And I'm like, ooh, can't say that around white people. They're not gonna like us. Like, you don't do that. Now shout it from the rooftops because I can't escape this color. This is the color that God gave me, and I love my black brown people.
That melanin. Ooh.
Yes. And we are the most hated race, but we're the most intelligent group of people. We overcome so much, or even overcame. We are so innovative. We are intelligent. We are gifted. We are very challenged. We're diverse.
We are beautiful.
We are beautiful.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
So say it loud. I'm black and I'm
Yeah.
proud. So when I see, especially someone like you, Rashawn, who is young,
Yes.
and it's not so much an age thing, but when you see the younger groups, and like I said, we have other people that look down at us, but seem to forget about those like you who are doing positive stuff for our community, and you get overlooked. So mad shout out love for those like all the Rashawn Howards out here.
Oh my goodness.
Who
I
are-
gave you
There is
chills.
a
Wow.
bunch. And
There
we just
are a
need to
bunch.
find each other and come together
Yes.
and work together so we can accomplish our goals
Together.
Yep.
Because the thing is, they don't know how to find you. You know, they've been hit with so much negativity that if someone doesn't snatch them up fast, they're going to fall into that trap that I can't. I don't know how. Won't nobody. And they're going to always be, their life is going to be lived just like that, where they need people like you and and Dr. Leslie telling them that you can with this Reach Up Foundation.
I keep looking
Oh,
at
man,
this
yeah, I
here
got me a plaque.
because your name,
I got me a
your
plaque.
name is on there.
Yes,
and
yes.
you were one. Go ahead.
One,
Oh, no,
one of our awardees
Yeah.
from the foundation. And the reason you were awarded is because as we grew the foundation and we developed, we watch. And we know those who are doing great things in the community. And you continually have people come on this show and you challenge them and you challenge their ways and you want to make sure always that our black and brown people are put first, especially in this city. So you deserve that award.
Thank
for everything
you.
that you're doing with your platform. So that's why you
That, well,
received
you
that.
know what? I got it, and I'm like, I can't be selfish because what turned out to be two guys and a girl ended with me.
Yeah.
I have a microphone, and if y'all don't know, the name of my nonprofit is One Mic, One Voice.
Okay.
I took that from Nas because he said all I need is one mic. That's all he needed.
That's all you need.
All you need is one mic
That's it.
and one voice, and that's it. So I use this platform to help others like me, not just me. I'm not taking away from those who are not in my black brown community, but I like to emphasize them because we need a way out, and we have a way out through the mic. And the only way we can be seen is if somebody opens up a door. And sometimes it just seems like there's like you got to go through red tape to get that, and it shouldn't be as such. I don't know why it is when people get to that next level, it's like they sort of forget where they come from, and they don't want to reach back and reach up, and that's kind of sad.
Yeah.
And I never want to forget how I got here.
Absolutely.
So I always want to make sure if I don't do anything but stay at Philly Hot for the rest of my life, as long as I am able to pull somebody else up, I'm happy.
Yeah.
I'm literally, I
Yes.
see it and it's like, yes, I see that in you, and it's like, yes. So that's my what? That's my who, that's my how. That's what makes
That's your
me,
why.
this is my why. This is what gets me up in the morning to know that I have a young group that was supposed to perform at your event, and they didn't. So I asked them to come on just so I can give them a chance because they're young and upcoming. And I remember growing up listening to those other, Run DMC and Kumo D, and how they said that it was really hard for radio to play them in rotation. And it shouldn't be that way. I get it, I gotta make money, but it really should not be. I try not to make life on here that difficult because life is not that difficult.
Right.
God has blessed me. Why shouldn't I bless somebody else without some sort of strings attached? I get my strings from God.
Absolutely.
So what other strings do I need? Like, I bless you, he blessed me. Like, so I used to always tell people before I take away from your time, but I used to always ask God before I left the house for him to bless me as he has blessed me. I mean, for me to bless others as he has blessed me. And I didn't know what that meant when I said it, because I will always go to Department of Labor every day, look for a job. I had left Harris, or Harris had left me, and every day I would say that before I left out. And it would irritate the crap out of me that Leslie would come in and say, I got a job. And I did her resume. Rashawn would come in like, guess what? They called me for an interview. And I'm sitting there being like, yo, I did the same thing you did. And it didn't dawn on me until months later that it was the prayer that I asked God. I was a blessing. That's all it was. I was asking God to bless me, to bless somebody else, and that's what he was doing. He was using me to help somebody else. So in this radio, I want to bless others as he has blessed me. So if that means having Rashawn and other Rashans and Dr. Leslie come on here 1,000,000 times, that's what I'm going to do, because I'm happy about it.
That
So, yeah.
is awesome. There's a couple things that I pulled from that. I'm like, words are so powerful.
Yes.
And how she was saying her affirmations every morning and they came to life. I say affirmations every morning. I know you say affirmations every morning. And when I'm confused and know which way to go, I say my affirmations and that calms
Every
me
morning
down.
when my alarm go off, I say, God, get me out this bed. At 4:45, 15 more minutes, guys. 15 more minutes. Get me out this bed.
And then the other thing she said I thought was so important of us being in charge of the media.
Yes.
Taking control over the media. So thank you, Sonia. We appreciate you, Sonia
we do.
Giles.
Yes,
I really appreciate you too. Let me tell you what happened. What happened was
What happened was.
oh yeah, what happened was real fast. Rashawn had asked me to host the blue carpet, and I'm like, I don't know nothing about blue carpet. Is it something like the red carpet? But yeah, okay. So what I did was I reached out to a friend of mine and said, I wanted you to get me somebody to come and perform. He did. Young lady. Oh, I didn't wear my shirt. Oh, I gotta wear my shirt. But the young lady came, and they didn't get the chance to perform.
They were over in the corner, right?
They were in the
Right.
corner,
Okay.
but there was a lot of going on.
Mhm.
And I really felt like bad about the whole situation. I don't know what their plans were. I don't know where they came from. I don't know anything. I just know they came,
Okay.
and I owed them. I felt like I owed them. So I invited her and her friend to come back and to perform and give them a time to shine.
Great.
So yeah, so even though they didn't,
I think we follow each other on Instagram too.
Yeah, we were trying to look for you, but when we had to leave, you were speaking. We had a shirt for you and everything. We're gonna get you that shirt.
Yeah.
We'll get you that shirt.
oh, just not
Yeah.
just
That's hers.
Yeah,
That's hers.
Yeah, I didn't get a chance to put this one on, but you can't have this. I'm sorry, Dr. Leslie. I love you, but not this one.
I can't have
On
it.
behalf of our team, I want to make sure I get it signed book and bring it back up to you too.
Appreciate it. I appreciate it.
But before we go,
Yes.
before we go,
Yes.
I need you to tell us again, how do they get to get both of you individually and then get your organization?
Okay.
Because you know there's a Rashawn Howard out there that
Absolutely.
they
Yeah,
want
we
a
just
scholarship.
We just met with one.
Yes, we
I
did.
thought
Yes,
I was
we
talking
did.
to my twin.
I think he's a clone.
Yes.
And
He's a taller,
yes.
Taller
more
version.
gym,
Very-
more
yes,
gym.
yes.
clone.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is he
yeah.
single?
I don't think so.
Oh,
I don't
Yeah.
think he's single,
Oh.
unfortunately.
okay. Okay. But
Those,
okay.
those type of guys get snatched up quick.
Yeah. Yeah.
The ones with vision. Y'all
Yeah.
better get with these nerds, y'all. Y'all better
Yes.
get with these geeks. 'Cause
Yes.
They got something going
Yes.
on.
But you know, that's what they said. Leslie called you a geek. I'm like, I know.
You know, geek is not a
He
bad
said in front of
thing.
everybody.
It's not. And
It's
it-
not
it
really.
usually was you get with the jock, but people are realizing that
Yeah.
the jock is, after
Jock
high
is
school ain't doing nothing.
Yeah.
Maybe if they make it, if they're doing pro sports or something, maybe. But even
the
then,
jocks are intelligent.
Yeah.
The LeBron James is.
now,
like
nowadays,
Chris Paul,
nowadays,
yeah.
nowadays,
Yeah.
You know, they
for sure,
making
for
it
sure.
different.
Yeah, they are.
You know, even
They
Mike
are.
Vick, which I know he had to be a jock. He turned his life
Right.
around.
And
Right.
Yeah.
more than likely, they probably had a good mentor, somebody
Yeah.
sticking in their ear, like,
Yeah.
"Hey,
And it's
if you
okay.
want exactly," because they're young.
Yeah.
A lot of these, like even with these young artists, they don't know. Half of them don't know what they're doing.
Nope.
But some of them, surprisingly, I was listening to an interview he was doing. He opened up his own trucking company, and so now he knows if the music doesn't work out, eventually he has that to fall back
Right.
on. So you just got to use your money and invest it.
Absolutely.
But if you don't know that, because a lot of us come from like poverty
Yeah.
and just
And I wanna
low
say
income
this,
housing.
And in Philly, it's deep poverty.
Yes.
It
know?
is.
Yes.
It is. It is.
Three
Yeah,
times.
that-
I
And,
yeah,
it's,
that-
and it's getting worse. Is like even though they're building up the city, they're just pushing everybody out.
The gentrification.
Exactly.
Yeah,
It's
that's-
so
I'm
sad.
not gonna go
Go
there.
ahead.
That's
Yeah,
another
that's
hour.
so sad.
Yeah,
Wait,
that.
please.
Yeah,
No,
that.
Go
please,
there.
Rashawn, you have to.
Because the
You
way
have to.
Kensington looks,
You have to.
it's
Yeah.
so bad. It's,
Yeah.
it's sad to watch.
Yeah.
It's
I know,
sad
but
to
people
watch.
are grabbing properties.
They
and they're
are
just
grabbing
waiting. Go ahead.
and
Yeah,
they-
I don't care.
It's up
Yeah.
to us to stop that from happening, though.
Mm-hmm.
You know, one of the goals that we have,
Mm-hmm.
it's a passion of mine, is to redefine what gentrification means.
Right.
Right now,
Mm.
it does mean fix up the neighborhood
Right.
from the outside in, right? Push us out
Mm-hmm.
and bring new people in. No, let's redefine that. Let's build from within and then utilize what's out there as a resource to continue to build us up.
Right.
That's what gentrification needs to mean.
That's
Yeah, I
what
saw
it
a post
needs
that
to.
said that Jay-Z said gentrify your neighborhood before the white people come and do it.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
basically, buy up your property, you fix up your property before somebody comes else in. They'll redefine what it costs to live
Yep.
around there because
Yep.
that's what's happening. Like
And change the culture.
exactly,
Yes.
Change the
exactly,
narrative,
exactly.
change
Yes,
the
it
trend.
has to.
Not to get off kilter. Let me explain something to everybody. We need to get off of this thing that our race is holding us back, that the man is holding us back, because at the end of the day, we're holding ourselves back. It might be harder for us than other races or ethnicities, but let me tell you something. They don't care. They just want the check.
Yep.
Find a way to write the check, and you have a place at the table. They are not looking at the color of your skin.
Nope.
They may look and make a face, but they don't care that you're there as long as you can write the check.
Exactly.
Do you care about their attitude if you got a place at the table? I know I don't.
Nope, because
So-
the Asians and the Hispanics come right in and they get their money. Now it's messed up because how the laws work, they can just come into our country and get a loan like that. That's more
But
the
we
messed
don't
up
know
part.
the laws.
Yeah.
We don't.
Yeah.
We don't. It is a lot of ignorance, and that ignorance is passed down generation to generation to generation to generation. And sometimes you need to take ownership of that ignorance and break that chain
Break the
and
cycle.
do that for your
Yes.
parent and your child, and then fix it
Yes.
so that you can have that generational wealth.
She's
Well,
speaking right now.
Yeah.
She's speaking. And if you keep having her speak, I ain't going nowhere. I'm going to stay right here with her. We're going to speak together. So let me go in there and tell people where they can find me.
yeah, they can find
I
you.
feel it in my bones.
Cause
Girl,
we,
you getting me hype up
yeah,
here. No, I'm a preacher's son now.
cause
Now,
you
come
know
on.
we're gonna interview her,
Listen.
and then maybe she can let you come in her time slot.
Listen, no. Listen, but anyway, you can find me at Mr. RM_Howard on Instagram, but please follow our company pages at Experience Shine on Instagram, on Facebook Shine LLC. Our Twitter needs some desperate help. It's at Shine Experience. Follow us. Tell people to follow us. We got like 6, but that's it's funny because their founder don't know how to work Twitter either. I think I got like 150.
You working on it. You working
Yeah,
on it.
we're working on it. But if you'd like to donate, email us, please, so we can see your donation link. The Reach Up Foundation at experienceshine.com. If you have any questions about the foundation, if you just want to be a part of what's happening, what's going on, please just shoot us an email. The Reach Up Foundation at experienceshine.com. And if you're looking to identify what your passion and your purpose is, if you need some accountability and some help, pre-order our book today, Mentality of Success, okay? Experienceshine.com/MOS for Mentality of Success. It's only $20 to pre-order. We launched this thing August 1st, and when we launch, it'll be $3.99 more than $20. So get your pre-order now. You'll have your book in your hand by August 1st, and we have some other great things coming with the Mentality of Success. Don't delay what you're doing, guys. Just get started now. Identify your passion, find your purpose, and go.
Go. It's
Go.
go time, guys. It's go time.
Oh, and Sonia, this
Yes.
is yours. Thanks for having
Oh,
me.
thank you. Well, I thank y'all for coming on here. I gotta bring y'all back because I've talked about gentrification before, and I'm not gonna lie, I thought it was a good idea.
It is a good
I
idea.
thought it
when done
was,
properly.
but yeah, when done properly, and
Right.
right now it's not.
Nope.
The thing is, we have to understand that, and we are not all on the same page.
We have to stop watching.
Yes.
Next 2
And
years,
get the
Philly,
work.
Philly's
Yes.
not going to be affordable to live in for the
No.
average person, the
Nope.
average
Nope.
family.
Nope.
It's not.
Nope.
Gonna, it's already getting
Really
there.
affordable now.
Yeah.
But we get ready to take a pause for the cause.
Yes.
Awesome.
I'm gonna bring up my, cause you know I had to rock my shirt. Yeah. Moni and Meeks, that's what I'm talking about. So yes, they gave me the shirt. No, oh y'all don't have a shirt. Oh, that's a
Sorry,
shame.
Moni.
But anyway,
I'm Moni. I'm Moni.
Yeah,
Meeks,
okay.
Meeks is always fashionably late.
don't worry about it, cause we're gonna take a pause for the cause. We're gonna come right back. But I appreciate y'all coming on here. And God bring y'all back. Yes. So we're gonna put some music on and we're